Hello and welcome in everybody, XReaverX. Today I'm going to show you the fastest rupee strat that's here in Echoes of Wisdom. Now if you watched my last video, you'll know that when you spawn in or crow, every time you spawn or crow in, the first hit it does is going to go ahead and farm out rupees from enemies here. As you see here, it's usually around 9 rupees, and the crow will also grab the rupees for us. So if you have it out and he hits it, that'll actually go ahead and grab the rupees that are on the ground as well. So this is just the casual way of going about getting rupees. But you guys are here for the bread and butter. I'm about to go ahead and show you how to do that right now. So the bread and butter, the fastest way to farm rupees in Echoes of Wisdom is actually going to be using the smoothie system. So come over here to Gerudo Desert right here at the Oasis. We're going to come right over here to the smoothie shop. What we're wanting to do is we're going to go ahead and mix a mango smoothie. So you want to have one of these tough mangoes, and you can mix it with any of these ingredients here, being the bubble kelp, electro apple, the floral nectar, the fresh milk, chili cactus, rock tato, rock salt, radiant butter, and the twisted pumpkin. So we have what, 8 here, 9. There's 10 different items you can mix the tough mango with. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to grab our tough mango. We're going to go ahead and grab a bubble kelp, make the smoothie. This is going to give us the tough smoothie here. And these tough smoothies sell for 50 rupees a pop. Now it's going to cost us 10 rupees per smoothie. So it's really 40 a pop, 40 rupees a pop, because we have to subtract that 10 rupees that we use to go ahead and craft it. So here I'm going to show you here. I'm going to go ahead and sell it. So this is it right here. The mixed tough smoothie. It sells for 50 rupees. So we'll go ahead and sell that. So we want to make sure we have enough mangoes to make smoothies with. And the tough mangoes, the fastest way to get these are actually going to be in this mini game in the tent right here. This is going to cost us 10 rupees as well to play. It's going to be the Mango Rush game. Now we're going to go with this Vibrant Seeds. The Ultimate Seeds would actually give us the most mangoes. However, I don't really want to spoil anything for you. That's something later on in the game that you'll come across. The Vibrant Seeds, though, you'll get pretty fast. Like right after you beat the standard one, the Vibrant one will open up for you. Where the Ultimate one, you have to get further along in the main quest to unlock. So we're going to go ahead and pay 10 rupees to do the Vibrant Seed here. Okay, so the premise of this is we want to hit all 60 mangoes. And we want to avoid the thorns. So right off the rip, you're going to go ahead, grab yourself a trampoline, put one right there. Come over here, put your trampoline right here. And then we're just going to keep spinning. That's all you do. You just keep spinning the whole time. You want to dodge the thorns. There's going to be thorns that pop out of the ground. These thorns will slow you down. They'll penalize you if you get hit by one. So you want to make sure you are avoiding the thorns. And then you just want to go ahead and just go around the whole map here. Hit all these mangoes. You're going to be good. And again, we're wanting to go to the 60. If you get hit by one of them, it's going to be all right. As you see, I just hit one of the thorns. It penalized me, but I was able to still bounce back from that. So it is okay if you hit one. Just try not to hit more than one, because if you hit more than one, it is severely going to penalize you and you're not going to be able to get all 60. But you can hit one and still bounce back from it. So when we hit all 60 of them, we're going to get 3 might crystals for the first time. And then we're also going to get our 8 tough mangoes. So we're going to get 8 mangoes every time we hit all 60. If you hit less than 60, you'll get 5 of them. And if you're far enough into the game and do the last challenge and get all 70 mangoes, you will get 12 tough mangoes upon completion. So you just want to rinse and repeat that game mode until you get enough tough mangoes. And then once you have the mangoes you want, you just want to use any of these materials, again, that I pointed out. Bubble kelp, electro apple, floral nectar, fresh milk, chili cactus, rock tato, rock salt, radiant butter, and twisted pumpkin. Now, if you don't have any of these materials, there's a way to get these bubble kelp very easily. That's one that you can get very easily. I'm going to show you how to do that really quick. So the easiest way to get kelp is going to be heading over here to the Zora Cove. And then you just dive down and then you just hit these little kelp stacks. And they have a very high drop rate of dropping kelp. Like, we just got 2 of them just now from that little stack there. And you can find these little kelp areas all over Zora Cove here. A really good area is over here by the boat. If you come towards the boat area, you're going to find a whole bunch of them as well. Now, right under the boat here, like I was saying, this is where there's a lot of kelp also that spawn in. So you can just go ahead and weed whack all of these kelp under here. Put about 4 or 5 of them every time you do that. And again, they're all over the Zora Cove here. So everywhere you go and just go into the water, you're going to find these little kelp areas. And that's a very easy way to go ahead and get yourself some of this bubble kelp to use for the smoothies. So that's how we get materials pretty quick in the game. Now, there is a faster method I'm going to show you right now. This requires to have amiibos, specifically Zelda-related amiibos. No other amiibo will work. It has to be a Zelda-related amiibo. And we're able to scan up to 3 amiibos a day. So there we have, there's 5 pieces of the bubble kelp right there. 5 monster fangs, that's not going to work for us, unfortunately. But all we have to do is go in here to our system menu, go down here to date and time, and just switch our clocks a day forward. And that allows us to bypass the amiibo limit. You just come back into the game, go back to your amiibo. And as you see, we can use that 5 containers of fresh milk. There we have it, 5 more pieces of bubble kelp. So essentially you can just do that. You can rinse and repeat, go into your system settings, swap the date by 1 day. You get 3 more refreshes of your amiibo. And then potentially you can get up to 5, 10, 15 materials every 3 amiibos. And it literally takes you no time at all to switch the date. So, I mean, that's 15 ingredients right there. Okay, now let's talk about actually earning the money now. So coming into the smoothie here, you see I have 73 mangoes now. Ideally, you want to come in here with a maximum of 20. You want to have 20 or more to really utilize your time efficiently, because we can craft up to 20 smoothies at a time into our inventory. So if I come in here into my inventory to show you my smoothies, you'll see here that we're able to have 20 smoothies at a time, right? So if you really want to maximize your time and efficiency of doing this, play the mini game 3 times, get the perfect score. You'll get 8 mangoes every perfect score you do. Okay, that's going to be 24 mangoes you'll get right there. And then you can come back in here, and then you can make 20 smoothies. So we're going to go ahead and make a tough mango, and then we're going to grab the kelp here. It's going to be 10 rupees to go ahead and do. So then we come in here to sell these. We're going to sell them for 50 a pop. Now remember, it cost us 20 to get this actually going because we had to pay 10 to make the smoothie, and then we had to pay 10 to do the mango game. So we have to subtract 20 rupees from the profit of 50, netting us a 30 rupee profit per smoothie. So then if we do 30 rupees times 20, we're going to get ourselves 600 rupees in a matter of less than, I'd say, 5 minutes. That's 600 rupees about every 5 minutes. So every 5 minutes, you could potentially be making 600 rupees if you're using your time efficiently. And that's by playing the mini game 3 times, getting the 20 mangoes, making 20 smoothies, using your amiibos if you have them, because again, you can do 3 amiibos a day. Go into your system settings, switch the date by 1 day. That'll refresh the 3-day cooldown on your amiibo, scan 3 more amiibos. Every time you get a hit on the amiibo, you have a potential to get 5 of the item that you might need. So again, you can get the 5 bubble kelp, 5 electro apples, 5 flora nectars, any of the ingredients that I showed you already at the beginning of the video. You have a chance to get 5 of those every time you scan an amiibo. So as you can see, you can potentially be making a lot of money really quick using this method. And the reason you might want to be using this method is because when you come over here to the Great Fairy and do your upgrades, the final upgrade is going to cost us 1,000 rupees to do. So as you can see, that is a huge amount of rupees that we're going to need. And that's just for the final upgrade. The upgrades before that cost the arm and a leg as well. Now, I just want to show you, because I haven't actually upgraded my last. I don't want to tell you exactly what it is. So as you see, guys, it does cost 1,000 rupees to get the final upgrade. So it's going to cost an arm and a leg because you have to do all the upgrades prior to this, and they all require a substantial amount of rupees. So essentially, this is how you're going to go ahead and farm rupees. This is the fastest strat that I have come up with. If you found this video helpful, please consider leaving a like and a sub, and we'll catch you on the next video. As always, peace and prosper, much love. Be seeing you on the next one. Bye.